Hello and welcome, Wargamers, to today's Warhammer 40k Battle Report. Steve and Luka here from MiniWarGaming.com, bringing you Eldar against Necrons in a 1,500-point match. These are the new Arcs of Omen stuff.
We play and call it work.
MiniWarGaming's Warhammer 40k Battle Report.
Let's take a look at our Necron list today. It will be led by a Necron Overlord on a command barge. I did not feel like making him a Hand of the Pharaon today. I should note, I'm playing Zarkhan Dynasty, my favorite dynasty in this edition right now, mechanically. He will have Enduring Will, and I've upgraded his War Scythe to be the Void Reaper, and I gave him a Gauss Cannon underneath. It's just nice to have that consistent damage late game. Hopefully he can stick around long enough to make that push through. We got a Resurrection Orb on him as well. The rest of the HQs, well, I got a Royal Warden, acting as a second in command here. Naturally, don't leave home without him, usually. And then, not shown here, but included in the list, because I forgot to give them to the editor here, I do have a couple of Technomancers with Canoptic Cloaks that are going to act as dynastic advisors today. And because we're playing Arcs of Omen, I got a troop focus on this battalion, or this detachment today. And I was thinking about running 2 squads of 10 Reaper Warriors, but I, in the end, decided to go with 1 squad of 20 last minute, and 2 squads of supporting 10-mans with flares. I am going to run 2 units of 3 Scarabs. I will have Locust Destroyers today in a heavy support slot, 6 of them with an accompanying Locust Heavy Destroyer. And lastly, our Necron Monolith. It's only 270 points now. It's come a long way from when it first came out. And now it gets the Dynasty rules too, which is kind of nice. It'll have the fancy Death Rays and its little Portal of Exile, and we're going to see what we can do with it today.
For this Arcs of Omen Eldari detachment, I'm playing Craftworld Eldar. I will play my Aeldari because, you know what, I like some yellow. Okay, so I'm going to start off with a Autarch in this list. It's for that new plastic kit with a Warp Spider jump pack, a Banshee mask, a missile launcher, and the spear. I haven't played with him yet. I'll see if I can make an Autarch work. We also have to have a Farseer because we're playing Eldar. You have to have a Farseer. We got Doom Fortune, Witchblade, and Felchu's Wing. I couldn't remember the name of the relic, which I just looked up, but there you go, Felchu's Wing, so I can fly around if need be. Over in troops, we have 2 units of 10 Guardian Defenders with a Shuriken Cannon platform with them, and then a unit of 5 Rangers. And then we have 6 Elite, making Elite our primary choice for this detachment. We have a unit of Dire Avengers. The Exarch does have 2 Avenger Shuriken Catapults with the Shredding Fire upgrade. We got a unit of Fire Drakes. The Exarch has a Fire Pike, wow, I can't speak, with the Burning Heat upgrade. We got a single Warlock all on his own, 5 Wraith Blades, and 2 Wraith Lords identical. Actually, 1 has a sword, but otherwise they each have 1 Bright Lance and 2 Shuriken Catapults apiece. Finally, in fast attack, we have a unit of Swooping Hawks. There are 6 of them there with an Exarch. The Exarch does have a Hawk's Talon with the Winged Evasion upgrade. And that is 1,500 points of the Aeldari.
Today, Steve and I, well, we randomed up Data Scry Salvage for our Strike Force mission. This is 6 objectives as we deploy in a Vanguard-style appointment opposite one another in the corners of the battlefield. There will be 4 in No Man's Land, objectives that is, and then 1 in each player's deployment zone. Now, this will be a data intercept progressive objective, so scoring points or controlling 2 or more objectives, 3 or more objectives, and more than their opponents, an Old Dominion style one, for a total of 4 per category, 12 turn, starting in the 2nd battle round. And of course, in the 5th battle round, whoever's going 2nd has a little bit more control over how they score. On top of that, the other primary objective will be data intercepting. It is an action a unit from your army can do to the objective in their own deployment zone, you know, as long as there's no one else nearby that is an enemy, and it is completed at the end of your turn, and you'll gain victory points equal to the amount of objectives you currently control when it is completed, that are in No Man's Land specifically. So up to a total of 3. So as long as you're controlling up to 3 of them, you can get 3 towards your primary there. And also, there are sticky objectives in No Man's Land. So if you control 1 in your command phase with a unit that has objective secured or something similar, it will remain under your control even if you abandon it, as long as the enemy does not take it away from you. Take a quick look at the table and go over some of the terrain companies here that have sponsored us and given us all of this terrain to show off to you, the fine people at home, so you might decide maybe you want that for yourself if you like how it looks and like how it plays. The battle mat itself, GameMat.eu from them, and then we got also from GameMat these ruins. Boop, 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 boop. Technically the same set. But they actually, no, not technically. They are actually from the same set. But I think we got them in different shipments over different periods of time. I believe. And then this is old Game Mat as well. They've had this forever. Actually, most of everything here is GameMat.eu now that I think about it, other than some Games Workshop kits from the Sector Mechanicus stuff. And the battle mats themselves, objective markers, these are actually just Steve's. They're from Etsy, so you can find literally anything you want on Etsy over there. We are going to go ahead and deploy our forces, but a couple of reminders to you, the viewer. If you are a Silver Vault member, you have access to a lot of discount codes on the Vault section of the website. You know, GameMat is one of the companies in there. There are over 50 at this point. Go and check it out if you haven't already. You can be bronze and take a peek, but you need to be silver to benefit from it. Or you can just click on the link in the description down below, and that will redirect you to where you need to be. And on top of all that, please come play war games with us. Go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge. You'll talk to Josh. He's upstairs right now. And, you know, whatever you want to play. 40K takes a little bit longer to come in. Age of Sigmar would be tomorrow. And I'll do any other game like Lord of the Rings, Legion, whatever. If you want to come by and play those little more specialist games with me or anyone else here, go to MiniWarGaming.com/challenge and we'll war game all day. And we'll buy you food. Essentially stuff like that. All right, Steve and I are going to go ahead and deploy our forces. And we will be right back with our secondaries and play some Warhammer. And we're deployed. Well, I went with this side of the battlefield over here, and it was tight, very tight. So the monolith takes up a lot of real estate. I guess I could put some stuff over here, but I didn't really need to, I suppose. So we got the monolith, Technomancer, 10 warriors, all the command over here, 20 warriors, a lot of heavy focus. So destroyers on this flank, essentially, with 10 warriors and the monolith on that flank. What do we got for Eldar?
So we have the Dire Avengers and the Fire Dragons in the Webway portal, but we just spread out across the table here with characters on the objective. And then way over here in the corner, we have Rangers going like, no, I don't want to engage.
Yeah, they're like literally way over here.
Score some points, boys. Score some points.
Absolutely. As for secondaries, lazy. The Necro ones are all pretty good. Though on this mission, Ancient Machineries, there's a lot of like no man's land objectives, which are nice, but at the same time, I got to be performing a lot of actions. I guess not so much in no man's land. So, and when Ancient Machineries purge the vermin and the treasures of the Aeons. Now, for treasures of the Aeons here, Steve, you got to pick 3 of the objectives on the table that are not in your deployment zone that I have to go for.
I'm gonna go with these 3. Oh no, jeez. So here's the thing: I should separate them a bit and like leave one of these open. Mm-hmm. So I should take these 2 and this one. But I want to give you the least amount of incentive to play over here.
Right.
So I have to pick these 3. I think it's the right call, but there is argument that I should pick like these ones.
Right. Those are so essentially narratively in this match play game here, the Necrons are coming back to awaken a tomb world, and the Eldar are stopping these machinations. But that's about it. So I'm here to perform a lot of actions to awaken some old nodes and all that good fun stuff. Now we are gonna go ahead and roll out to see who has to go first. Oh, you're secondary.
Yeah.
So I went
with all the Eldar ones because
like Rebellion.
Yeah. No. Well, so I don't particularly like any of them. You can build to make them work, but an all-comers list doesn't really want to use these. But I want to use them, so I want to get experience with all the new ones before I decide how I'm going to play in the future, right?
Yeah.
So I got No Mercy. So I got Wrath of Cain, 1 point for killing something with the Aspect Warrior in the shooting phase, 1 point for killing something in the melee phase, and then 2 additional points if I do both of those. So up to 4 a turn, but you got to kill a lot. Yeah. I have Scry Futures, so I have to have a Psyker do a psychic action of 4 on an objective, each one differently. I think it's like 3 points per.
Right.
And then I have Scout the Enemy. So any of my units can do an action outside of 6 inches of my movement phase. I'll get 2 points every time it's completed. It's completed on my next turn.
Right.
When Rangers do it, it's completed on my turn.
Right.
And if I do it in your territory, I get 4 points instead of 2.
Okay.
So that one is pretty good, especially for MSU. Like this will get a decent amount of points.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think this one is things I would take every time anyway.
Right. Yeah.
But yeah.
My quick like review of the Eldar ones is like you can do them easily if you skew it. You can like do 2 of them really easily if you skewed and build into it. Then honestly, the Necrons are still just as easy as the last edition or the last season of War, which was the Nephilim stuff, where it's just you just build a list and just you're gonna get all your secondaries done like no matter what. Like they're all so easy to do.
I feel like an average Eldar list would use Scout the Enemy and Scry Futures, so long as you know you're gonna take those 2 when you build your list.
Correct.
The killing things with Aspect Warrior things is like I I don't know. I'll try it out, but I think if you're killing that much,
Right.
if you're maxing points on this, you're tabling your opponent.
Probably. Probably. Okay, we're ready to roll off. The high roll will go first. I got one.
Oh, Eldar turn. No. I got cocky.
5, not bad. God, there's the one.
All right.
Nice. So it'd be turn 1 for the Eldar there. The only thing I didn't mention on the showcase was this guy's got the Veil of Darkness and a Hyper Material Ablator, which is like a Cryptek upgrade. So I could pick a unit in my command phase to get light cover if the enemy's shooting at them from X distance, where I believe it's like 18 or 12, but probably 18. Anyways, it will be Eldar, turn 1. The quick command points. I started with 3, Steve started with 2, and this is where we're at now. I forgot Eldar have fate dice.
We have to roll our fate dice first. So, oh, geez, it's been a while since I played this army. So let's reroll a run.
It doesn't make it automatically 6?
No, sorry, yeah, automatically, it's a run. This is, oh man, 2 is advance. So 3 is hit, 4 is wound, 5. I can't remember. I have to look it up.
Oh, nice.
All right, so the audience can know. Order from 1 to 6. It's advance, charge, psychic test, hit roll, wound roll, saving throw. And because I have 1 Farseer on the table unengaged, I have to reroll 1 of these dice. I'm going to reroll an advance. Okay, and I get to pick 4 of these to keep. I'm going to keep a wound roll. I want to keep 2 hit rolls, and then I'm going to take a psychic test.
Interesting. I completely forgot about how this whole mechanic worked. Yeah, because once you roll the fate dice, I'm like, oh yeah, you get all these, but you only get to keep 4.
I don't. I'm gonna take an advance on turn 1.
Okay, fair. So we got advance, hits, and wounds.
Yep.
Okay. For my protocols, I went vengeful. So this is the one I didn't assign to any battle rounds. So this is the one that'll be active the entire game. So when Undying Legions, I'm Zarakan. I'll get both of the directives, and then Vengeful Stars will be the first one, and I'm gonna go directive number 1. Because in this mission, I'm going to be doing a lot of actions. I want to keep Sudden Storm available to me later. Anything in the command phase?
Nothing at all. So we'll start moving. I'll let you know I'm going to do a bunch of movement, but more importantly, I'm going to have them use the dice to automatically advance 6. I want to put them right on objective 2 and force the issue.
Absolutely. All right. Well,
I'll show you where we end.
Exactly that.
All right, so we done did it.
So yeah, they advance onto the objective. Just have the one guy committing to it. These Guardians moved forward with their little weapon platform. Swooping Hawks jumped out forward. They're going to take some shots and disappear in a second. And this is where everything else ended up.
Trying to get like Bright Lances down on the big guy.
He's Titanic, so he doesn't get any like line of sight blocking thing.
Right through him.
Yeah.
But we are leaving this Rangers here. They're going to scout the enemy and gain me 2 victory points.
It's like a table quarter thing?
No, it's just not my territory. I got to do it every turn.
Oh, okay, fair. There. So look, they're scouting. They're using their Eldar eyes. What do your Eldar eyes see?
A wall.
They see a gray wall.
Stay salty.
Oh my gosh. All right, so what do you got for psychic phase?
Okay, we're going to do the psychic action on this guy right here.
Oh, it's a warlock, yep.
I need a 4+ to object. I got it. Just to stride this objective.
I wonder. Let me check one thing. So I do, being Zarakan, I am imbued with like Blackstone in all of their armor in many different ways. So they can deny psychic powers on a 4-up and tests, but not to, only 18-inch range. So you're good to go. That's all you. Again, it does only reference manifesting psychic powers, so it probably doesn't work on psychic actions, even though they are very similar in a lot of ways.
I would think they would.
So you are, I don't, maybe I'll err on the side of caution on this one. I'll look into it a little bit more later. However, it's not relevant right now. But you do fat past that, and we got a Farseer now ready to go.
We're going to go give Fortune to these boys right here because, you know, we need that sweet 5 door damage. We got it.
Fortune.
And then he'll cast Doom. We need to get a 10.
And
then we're going to do a Doom. We need a 10+ to get the range.
Nice. That's a 9.
That's a 9. Nope. Okay, so we're done.
Normally 18-inch range on the lower cast there. Okay, well, he only casts 2 powers still?
Yep.
All right. And shooting.
We're going to start with a single Bright Lens into the Monolith. I don't want to roll. I didn't get great fate dice.
What do you want? What do you normally want on fate dice?
I want 6s and 3s.
Okay.
But 3s were the only time I don't care about 3s too much is turn 1. Oh. So now I want 6s and 3s.
Oh, because they give you damage rolls?
3s are for psychic stuff, and 6s are saves, which like I'm going to negate that big wound coming at me, especially with that big guy over there. What's the AP on the big guy on the...
AP 4. 5 if I roll 6 to wound this turn.
Ooh, AP 5. This is nothing I can do, but I have some invulns.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're going to do, what was I going to say? 1 Bright Lens, but because I got not great fate dice, I'm just going to auto hit with a 4.
Okay.
I am going to roll to wound it.
Okay.
Because if I fail to roll,
you can re-roll and use
I'm going
to
re-roll the fate and use the fate die.
Okay, I'm only T8, so...
Yeah, so 4 to wound.
It's only...
Strength 8.
You're good.
There we go.
That's a 5.
It's AP 4.
AP 4, I have a 6-up save. Go Necrodermis. Nope, that's close though. Damage.
DT plus 3.
That's 5, not bad. Got a little bit of a chunk there, 19 remaining hull points.
And then we're going to do it again with the other guy. We're going to auto hit with the other fate die.
I guess might as well
And
get him
then
out of the way.
we
right
will
now.
once again use a roll here because I have one more gun.
That is a 5.
We
Nice.
do wound?
And I got a 6 of safe. Bloop. The Necrodermis says
sad.
stop it. I'm gonna. It's only AP4, right?
Yeah.
Or yeah, 2 to. Yeah, that's a 6 up. Yeah.
One more guy. We got a little missile.
Oh
launcher
yeah,
here.
this guy actually. When you were going off about his build, I have to say I was laughing because he's got like 3 different aspect war gear on him.
He's got the Warp Spider, Banshee Mask. Yeah.
Oh, maybe 2. Maybe it's only 2.
No, the Dark.
Oh, the Dark Reaper gun. That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's like a normal. That's like the new mod. Is that what Autarchs normally do?
So
They just
you
take like.
know the lore of them?
I don't really know what an
Okay,
Aut. He's like a leader Eldar.
No. Okay. So a warrior can go devote himself to a shrine.
Yes.
And master that way of war.
But-
and maybe stick around and become an Exarch. Or he could leave, go back to wherever, and maybe join another shrine.
That's
and like
what
an
an Autarch
Autarch,
is.
he's
Okay.
been through a few shrines.
Okay, so like you can only like you like. I guess they don't follow the whole master as an eternal student kind of thing.
No, that's when you become an Exarch. You stick around.
Okay.
And hopefully maybe one day a Phoenix Lord.
Well, hopefully one day a Phoenix Lord, but you know what? It's hard to wait for those guys to
We
retire.
gotta kill one.
Because they always
They're hard to kill.
they just literally come back to life, dude. That's why they're Phoenix. That's why they're Phoenix Lords, I
I
guess.
actually don't know what crossed them over. I actually grew up thinking, because for 30 years, right, that they were like demigod type things.
Yeah.
But then like the lore of like the Dark Elf dude being like the first, like rumored to be like the first like striking scorpion one.
Yeah.
And then Quran just took over. That means it can't be a demigod thing. He's gonna be a really good striking scorpion, right?
Right.
So that means in my head canon, anybody can like usurp the throne and become the Phoenix Lord.
Right. They'd have to. Yeah, but like the Phoenix Lords are immortal technically because they come back to life.
Why?
Because they're Phoenix Lords. They act for stratagem when they come back to life.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't know, like the Soul Stones. Maybe it's just the Soul Stone.
I literally have no idea. I have no idea, dude.
You know what?
No idea.
All right, let's just hit. We do.
That's the missile. Nice.
I'm gonna have the die's gonna go away, so I'm just gonna auto wound it.
Okay.
It's only
A 2 on that Reaper gun. 4 up safe. That is a 6.
Oh,
another
please.
6. Nice taco cats all day. Leave up
Okay.
pyramid alone.
now.
beep,
Oh
beep.
wait a second. If I do too well, you're
Okay, I was gonna say I was gonna warn you
do-
on that shot. Now I do play with like I play with the new rule with my Necrons where I only reanimate near the parent unit. That's like a typical thing, but they are still kind of, even if I do that, I'm still kind of close to the objective.
Well, you're gonna get on no matter what.
I could.
I don't want you getting on your turn. Oh, it's turn 1. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you get on.
It doesn't. My secondaries it'll matter for the treasures of the ants
But
because that's one of the 3 you picked.
But you score treasures in your command phase.
No, just at the end.
But you're gonna get on no matter what.
So the difference is if you shoot at them, I don't have to advance to get on it. I can shoot my guns. Because I can just walk on it because they move 7.
But they're assault weapons, right?
No, those are flayers. Those are rapid fire. So,
Interesting.
Yeah, so these are rapid fire. All my assault weapons are in the middle here. So I got flanking rapid fire ones. Just one model
I'm
shoot?
gonna have one model fire at them.
Okay, gotcha. And a general rule of thumb, like, I know like some of the Necron players out there don't like it when I like don't manipulate the reanimation protocols, but like it's just good etiquette. Because
It's a feel bad mechanic. It's
Yeah.
not overpowered. It is not overpowered.
just don't manipulate the rules to like, you know, it's like, well, they're written to work
remember-
that way. You're right, but like,
Do you remember when I was like, Luka, I'm gonna play Necrons today, I'm not gonna do it?
Yeah.
And I walked
You
out,
immediately did it right away.
I walked out, like, Luka, I did it.
He's playing against the guest. He's like, I'm gonna do it without manipulating the reanimates. First one he does, like, I couldn't help myself. All right, roll it up.
We got one weapon firing.
Got a miss.
2 hits. And 1 wound.
AP.
Nothing.
Oh. Well, then I save it.
Good. Now I'm gonna just, because I shot something, I'm gonna go, goodbye.
Are going to swoop with their hawk wings over to the Rangers to help them out. They just want to jump on the objective, I guess. Fair. No morale checks to do. You plinked away some damage on the monolith there.
Oh, not enough.
Not enough, unfortunately. What? And you get none of your secondaries. Oh, you worked.
I did. I got 2 secondaries.
Oh, that's right, you did. Yeah, because you scout the enemy. Can you just do the same table quarter over and over again?
I believe so, yes. I'll double check
that's
that.
not bad at all.
It's not a remember.
Just not your deployment zone. Gotcha. Update on command points. We just go up 1 each. We haven't really used any. I have 5. Steve still has 4. I am going to heal the monolith 2 wounds. This is nice now because he's Zarakan in this dynasty. He does get the benefit of the. No, I guess he would have always had that heal 2 thing, but he goes up to 21, and then this guy's going to heal him 3 D3 wounds later. But I'll keep that in mind. He's at 21 here. I guess let's keep a 1 there. And on to the Overlord. I was going to make him a Hand of the Pharaon, which would have been nice to hit both these units, but I saved the command points. So we're just going to go, my will be done, onto the the Locust Destroyers here, so they get +1 to hit with all their attacks. And I believe that is it. Well, he's going to use his Hyper Material Ablator on them as well to give them like cover if they're being shot at from more than 12 inches away. Go right on to movement. I don't get Purge the Vermin turn 1, but I can get Treasures of the Aeons and Ancient Machineries turn 1. It's going to move this here to show you where it ends up. I'm going to, well, the first thing is advancing the bugs there. The Scarabs are going to advance an extra 2. They're going to go forward. Going to hang out over there. And I do want some points for Treasures of the Aeons. But that's going to be a little difficult. So we're going to, I think I have to advance these guys. An extra 1. Oh no. Son of a gun, that's a rough roll. So I usually go Sudden Storm right away, which makes these a little bit easier to accomplish, but command point reroll, 6. Okay. So they have to go quite a bit further, because they only move 6 with the Royal Warden nearby. They don't have the extra one from Sudden Storm. So this all shifts this way. This is where the Warriors end up going. And then the Destroyer is going to hide out behind them a little bit. That guy's a little bit too far forward, but all the same, going to hide out over in this direction. The Royal Warden goes to tuck his face up there, and then we're going to advance these Necron Warriors. Who move 6 currently because of Eternal March or Relentless March.
Nice.
So they go up to 12. Nice. Oh. Well, that was a great advance. You can't stop a 6-inch.
Yeah, what are you gonna do? Is that the 20-minute one?
That's the big. I was gonna do 2 10s because I think it would have worked better in this mission, but we got what we have, I guess. These Scarabs are going to advance because if I can roll high on that, which is a 2, which is not high, so that means they're just gonna go there because I'll use them for later. And then we are going to have, I guess I could, I don't know if I could have deployed them there. This guy is going to advance, the Barge, going to go an extra 6. He's just going to go around here. And then the Technomancer will advance 2. For 2, the happy characters are going to end up, and we're going to move our Monolith and the Technomancer with it. That's where his little homie's going to end up, and then he's going to heal him now. He packed to full health.
Dang.
So the goal is to kill stuff here. I can't do any actions on the No Man's Land objectives because I advanced on both of them. But, we'll work towards it for later.
Did you explain your perfect plan over here?
Well, my perfect plan was move my Monolith 8 inches forward and shoot guns. And it just so happens that it pushed the 9-inch barrier for reinforcements away from this objective. That's, well, I mean, it's like around here. That's where like the 9 is. So they have to be out of the objective. Can't quite see anything over here. I'd like to. I'm going to put pressure on them later. If I have this still, but it's at full health, so that's pretty good. And that should probably keep it going for a little while. What are you giggling at?
I'm sorry. It's like I processed it at full health, but when you said it again, it really hurt.
Oh.
And I tried to laugh the pain away.
We're going to go ahead and fire.
Because you made 2 6 of armor saves.
I did. It was like ridiculous, yeah. Well, one was a 4-up.
What was it for?
The missile was only AP2.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
the 6 up.
But you rolled a 6 though.
The 6 was good. I did roll a 6. It was a talking cat. Okay. This guy's going to fire. He's got 24-inch range on the Death Rays and the Particle Whip. He's got 36-inch range. But I'm going to put everything in that one Lord right there. See if I can't put it down.
That one or that one?
The closer one, because he's 24 of the Death Rays.
Gotcha.
And yeah. 4 Death Rays. Words. We got 2 hits and 2 misses. These are strength 9. I assume.
There's 8.
3's to wound then. And they both wound, eh? Interesting. 3. No 6 to wound, so AP 3.
6 up save. How much damage?
D3 plus 3 per. So that's going to be, 12 damage.
D3 plus 3?
Yeah.
Minus 1. That's only 10 damage.
Oh, minus 1 per. Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
yeah, 10 damage. Yeah, 1 is 1 per, so it's 6, 6, so 5, 5, so 10 damage. How many wounds do you got left? Oh. You know what? Good job, Monolith. The Particle Whip blows the crap out of that area. It's not as good at killing them, but he has no other real targets for it. So, all right. Well, then I'm going to go over here, and we're going to fire these guys into your Wraith Guard. And our Destroyers are going to use 2 command points for...
Wraith Blades?
Sorry, Wraith Blades. They have Fortune on them currently, and they have a 5-up invuln.
4 invuln.
That's pretty good. Okay, so the AP on my guns do not matter at all. So I don't have to worry about 6s to wound. But I am going to try and put them down. So we're going to do all their shots, and we're going to use extermination protocols on them as well.
Please.
Wraith Blade are toughness 6, so these are 2s to hit them. We have reroll 1s because we hate everything. Nice, everything hits. These are 4s to wound with full rerolls. And the reroll, let's do it over here. There's lots of dice in the way there. Pretty good reroll. So overall, 15 wounds. Invulnerable saves.
4 up.
Oh, that's not bad.
That's actually really good.
It's not bad at all. How many fail?
6.
6? Okay, so 3. I gotta do 1 at a time. These are all -1 damage because the Wraith Blades, well, all Wraith Guard have it as well, I think. Just Wraiths in general. First one, so that's 2 damage, and then you have a Feel No Pain.
Sure. Well, we might as well roll another one on them.
That'd be...
There's 4 damage on that guy?
3 in total, because of -1.
Oh, right.
Oh!
1 damage.
Oh, this is not gonna work out well for these guys here. That's 2 damage. Or 1, it's only 1 damage, if you make both of them. Beautiful. The next one is 2 damage. You make 1 of them.
He's got 1.
Yeah, and then
Did I
1.
kill a guy?
No, you've only taken 2 damage so far. Okay, now he's
Not
dead.
one guy's dead?
And then I have just one more to go. And it is 1 damage. Brutal.
Wow, okay.
Oh, brutal. Hey, you know what? At least don't come back. All right, and then we have the big gun. 2 to hit. And a reroll. Okay, that's the invuln.
4 up.
Oh.
How much damage? 3d3?
3d3, yeah. This is going to deal 3, 4, 5, 6, 5 damage. Can I kill a second one?
Survive? Yeah, you can.
I killed 2 of them. Okay. I was hoping to kill 4. I got 2.
Sure.
So they put their shields up. Otherwise, I have some piddly shots over here to throw at them. Now, only 4 of those warriors are within range. There are 4s to hit because I advanced. That's not bad. And these are going to wound on 5s. With a single reroll, because I'm Zerakan, we have Mastercraft and stuff. 2 wounding hits, no 6s.
AP?
1 against you. Oh.
One was... Oh, they both threw.
Yeah. So just 1 damage each.
Yeah.
Feel no pain?
5 up. Okay.
Good job, warriors.
Did almost
4 warriors? Almost as good as 6 Locust Destroyers. Awesome. I love it. And I think that will conclude my turn because I have no charges to declare. At the end of my turn, I do get 3 victory points for Treasures of the Aeons because I'm on 2 of the treasured objectives here. Otherwise, my other objectives don't... Purge Vermin is not until battle round 2, and then I didn't do any of the Ancient Machinery actions, and no morale to do either. So gonna go ahead and go up our command points in the second battle round, and you don't roll fate dice anymore, right? You're done? That was a turn 1 thing?
No. I roll fate every battle round.
It is every battle round.
Yeah.
Okay, good. That makes sense. That definitely makes sense.
Yeah, I wouldn't burn them all turn 1
I
for...
thought I'm curious, like, why do you
There was nothing defensive in
Yeah.
nothing defensive in that pool, so I just burned them all turn
Understood.
Yeah.
Okay. A couple things to note. Turn 2, 5 to 3 command points for Steve. Onto a new protocol, Sudden Storm. I'm actually going to go second directive here. This is why I lined it up for this mission. My units can perform actions and still shoot. Fate dice for Steve.
2 advances, a charge, a hit.
And a wound.
No, psychic test.
And a hit. Yes,
and
right.
another charge. Okay, well, I'm not going to use more than 1 charge.
These
possible.
dice are wild, dude.
Yeah, see 'em?
No, you can see them, but like you can see like all the other pips on the other sides too.
I have a Farseer not engaged, so I'm going to reroll one of these.
He has to be not engaged. Nice. No, it's the
Man.
same thing.
Okay, well,
What do you want? What do you?
I want 6s and 3s, so I'm gonna keep jeez. I'm gonna keep a psychic test.
And the 6s are saves.
Yeah.
Oh, that's pretty good, actually.
I'll keep an assault. Am I gonna advance? I will use an advance because I think I know how to use one right away. And I'll keep a hit.
All right.
Why not?
Advance, charge, 1 psychic test, and hit roll. 4 for the command phase.
4 primary.
4 for the primary there. 1 second. Let me double check something for the 1 primary here, because if I could do a turn 1 and get because I have 2 in No Man's Land, I would have gotten 2 points as well. I don't know if I could do that turn 1 or not though. It's called Data Intercept. So Steve could have done it on his turn. He would have gotten 1 point for it because he held 1 objective in No Man's Land. Because you perform the action on the objective again in your home territory. You're scanning the computing devices over here, getting information from the middle of the battlefield. So I would have gotten 2 on my turn for controlling those there. And that's all that changes. Now, we are in the second battle round. Steve does get 4 victory points for controlling 1 objective. The command phase there. Do you have anything else to do in the command phase, Eldar? Like Altar, does he do anything?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Just let's just do the thing where we push on forward.
I'm hoping you don't absolutely wipe my warriors out here with these guys. I've had bad times against them.
Oh, he can fly. He can fly. He can fly.
He's got wings. He's
gonna go here.
Falshun's wings. Hello.
He's actually gonna back up a bit. He doesn't need to be on the objective because I'm gonna put friends on it.
Homies.
I like him here. I think we're gonna go aggressive this way.
Okay.
We're gonna put down these guys.
The warriors.
Actually, I might as well move to the
Well, there's only
just in
10.
case.
There's that.
Oh, sorry, this guy was gonna advance, but I'm not. I need a two
is
plus.
the
but I'm
warlock?
gonna use the 1.
Okay, yeah. So we're going to use the 1 on the fate die to make him advance 6. That's the warlock from objective to objective because he's going to do the psychic action over here.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, again, don't think I can... I don't have any denies here. Don't have the Silent King.
Just gonna make sure.
They do their normal move of 6. Or they probably... What do they move? 7 on?
7.
7 on Guardians?
7.
Nice. These Guardians are swooping up the field too.
I guess they can advance. With
Are you only putting
battle
1
focus.
model on the objective?
Yeah. I mean, you're gonna have more. You will always have more on there than me.
Okay.
So try to mitigate your ranges and line of sights and stuff.
Then over to the Hawks that swoop.
Interesting. I'm not gonna have line of sight to anything because this came in blocked, but we want to keep. You know what?
Yeah, it's like a
You know
giant...
what?
That the one thing I will give the Monolith credit for is absolutely amazing at blocking line of sight to your back line.
I'm gonna do the action.
Well, yeah, they can just keep repeating it, but that makes sense. Okay, well, I'm going to get him. I'm going to get him one day. Now we're going to find out where all the Eldar homies are at. We're bringing in some units. We have Dire Avengers popping up. Now, they're coming in from webway portals, so they can show up anywhere. Outside of 9 of my forces.
I got to push them back in a sec.
Yeah, they're going to somewhere around there. I don't have any Auspex scan equivalency. I don't have the death marks in my list, which I wouldn't mind trying out again. I wonder if their points went down yet again. Remember, the Dire Avengers are going to show up from the webway portal, and then a portal is going to open up and allow these fire dragons to come out over here, which is going to threaten the monolith heavily. So here's hoping that 24 wounds can keep it going for one turn. Now, on to the psychic phase. I assume he's going to do the psychic
Definitely doing the action.
Yep. Boop, boop, boop.
4+.
Good, you got it.
You want to try stopping that?
I'm going to err on the side of caution and say, because it only says I can stop manifesting psychic power, it's not psychic actions. I know you can deny the witch. It's not quite a deny the witch, so I'm going to say no, I can't do it.
Okay,
Yeah.
you sure?
But that means I get to save my CP for the Farseer. So
fair. I'll Doom that. Maybe I'll do it here, right?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Doom is probably a 7.
Oh wait, I get to check my rules. I have to reroll
Yeah.
something.
The command point reroll that. We definitely want Doom. We want Doom
So
on these
I'm going to
warriors.
use a fate die. I mean, one of them is 6.
Oh, I see. Okay.
And then we ignore the damage from perils, so we have a
Doom. And his other... What's his other power? Fortune?
It's Smite and Fortune. Yeah.
I am going to use this Zerican strat to try and stop this. This is Empiric Dampening. This is a very important 4-up roll for the game.
Oh, nice.
The dampening does not work there. Doom. Just reroll all wound rolls against that unit for anything that targets them.
There's a lot of deliberation. I think Smite's the right call.
Well, okay, never mind. I guess it didn't matter what you picked. Okay, sure. That's a lot of thinking for that, too. We want to start shooting.
Well, you know what? We'll get this squad out of the way. We're going to go ahead and blast them.
All right, cool.
Shuriken catapults.
I got no
on
weird
3s.
negatives to hit here, so... Man, these dice are hilarious.
And 4s. We got 2.
Oh. AP1 inherently, I am going to take that on just 5 of save, guys. 2 of them get gunned down. Blech.
On the cannon, everything hits. And 3s, you got 2 wounds.
Nice. So AP1 I'm going to put on these guys. 5-ups. Oh, no. Dummies. Live. Ah! And then that's it for that unit shooting. So I got 4 reanimation protocol rolls to make for that unit. I am going to roll... These are 5-ups. The Necrons get to reroll 1s. And Zerican lets me reroll 1 just inherent. So 2 come back. Ooh. Let's go... And well, let's go over here, I guess, with that. Like I was supposed to be on the objective, I think. Well, I'll fix it later if I need to. Then we have, I assume, the other squad lighting them up.
Same thing?
Yep.
3s.
4s. There's
extra
6.
AP.
Nice. I was waiting for one of those. We got 6 at AP1. I haven't made a 5-up yet. Oh, there's a few. So that's 3 dead. Let's go. It's gonna be tough. 1, 2, 3 are gonna die, and then we have. I owe you an AP2. Let's go with that guy. I can afford to lose. He does have cover. And we have the big gun.
Oh, 3s.
Ooh.
Oh, no. 3s.
That's AP2. That guy's got to keep taking the saves now. He's dead. Blech. And then I get to reanimate up to 4 of them. Live! I get one back, and then 2 reanimates, 2 rerolls. Just 1, yeah. I get the 1 back there. Keeps me 2 on the objective.
All right.
We're going to move on to something much more interesting. The fire dragons lighting up the monolith. Fire pike firing first.
Yes, hit on 2s.
1 big energy weapon.
Beautiful.
That's a good start. I'm TA.
I don't have an auto wound.
You have an auto hit, and yeah, you got to hit in the
Okay,
charge.
so I need a 3 to wound.
Okay. That is a 3.
Beautiful. This is AP4.
AP4, so that's a 6 up. Taco Cat, you better believe
No,
I don't
Luka, please.
don't
That was D6 plus 4.
It makes up for the 84 fortune saves you made.
You're right. Fair trade.
Fair. It's super fair. We got I don't know what they're called. They're melt the gun kinda.
Dragon fusion guns.
Yeah, exactly that.
So
also energy weapon.
They're hitting on 3s. I have an auto hit.
You could do 4 first and see what you like on the last one.
Yeah, that's true.
Yep. Okay.
I'm gonna roll this.
Okay.
I'm gonna CP. Did I CP one yet?
Not yet.
I'm gonna CP this. Oh wait.
You're good. You're good. You're super good, dude. You don't have to use the auto hit. You can still use the auto hit for the heavy weapon.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. These are our strength 9 as well. So
3s. Ooh.
no.
Okay.
AP4.
6. Oh, same AP. No, not today. Not that
This
is
is
a 1.
only D6 plus 2.
Only.
6 damage.
Okay. He's got 18 left. All right, boom. 18 left. And then that's them finished. We still have a couple heavy weapons. Oh, one thing we didn't mention is the Autarch is performing the action of the main objective, so you'll gain points equal to the amount of objectives you control at the end of your turn. All right, Lance.
Lance is auto.
Do you want to auto hit?
Yeah.
Okay.
4 to wound.
Yeah, that's
Beautiful.
wound.
Before.
Yep, 6 up saves. Nope.
PP plus 3.
Here comes the damage.
The 4 damage.
4 damage, right? He's got 14 left. Oof. All right, Monolith. Up, down, up, down. Kind of, this feels a little, I don't mind now it's a little, I don't know. It feels more like a Monolith should feel, like it heals a lot. It takes a lot to put it down. It should be, well, it doesn't matter. I'm happy with it. It probably would have died if they actually rolled 1 or 2 more wounds, though. And if I didn't roll as many saves, so.
Yeah, I thought for sure I was going to get it.
It's all,
but it's okay, we have backup plans.
Super dicey stuff here.
We're going to start off with the Hawk's Talon. We're just going to dump shots in here. We're on 2s to hit, and this is 5s to wound.
What's the Hawk's Talons? That's just the one gun in there?
Yeah, it's the one in the X-Arc.
Gotcha.
And then the rest of them are going to be...
They're like little poopy guns?
Yeah, we're just going to roll right here because there's a lot of them. So the 6s automatically wound, but we're hitting on 3s.
Oh, I take back what I said. I like the little poopy guns. That's a cool little rule. So we got 3 wounds.
6s!
And 5 in total. AP probably 1 or 2?
Nothing.
Okay, well 2 ups then.
Yeah, exactly.
Do what damage you can here. 2s? It's still 3 damage.
Nice.
That's big, yeah. These Dire Avengers are going to try and put down these Necron warriors. Lots of shots. They have 3 shots per shuriken catapults? I can't remember.
Dire Avenger Shuriken Catapult, but
Gotcha, yeah. The first half? Or is that all 3
all of
shots?
them.
That's all? Okay,
Yeah.
good. 4s?
Yep, 4s to wound. Now, the 5s and 6s are AP 3.
Okay, yeah, very good.
Otherwise, they're AP 2.
Ooh. 7 at AP 2?
And 9 dead.
I got some cover on. No, maybe not.
Oh, that's a good point, yeah.
I don't have. No. I don't have any cover on that. So 9 dead and 7 at AP2. All right. So 9 are going to come from this way, and then I'm going to put. You have. Are those OBSEC? They're troops, right? They're not.
They are elite. They're not troops.
Okay.
They moved them back over to elite.
It's one of the X-Arc upgrades.
Yeah, you can
make them OBSEC. Then here are the 7 AP2s. Ooh, yeah, that's quite a bit dead. 9 plus 7. That is 16. Of 20, there's 4 left.
Oh, wow. Maybe I should have... Oh, wow.
We're actually going to try and save face. We're going to pull it all the way back here. We're going to keep these 4 remaining, so these are all dead. It's a big, healthy volley. That's Dire Avengers.
That's a good hit.
Let's see if we can reanimate them. Remember Doom now, too. They're probably dead. Just roll a few wound rolls. There's quite a bit fails.
It's easy to count, actually.
Yeah. Okay, so it's 5 rerolls.
Okay, well, one more down.
Nice. I have 1 guy left.
That's all you need?
Well, I got 2 saves. 2 saves.
saves.
Yeah. 2 saves. Ooh. 6s? Okay, there's
one guy.
There's literally 1 dude left. It's gonna be that guy, I guess. I have 19.
That's awesome.
19 reanimates. My gosh. So these are 5 ups to reanimate. So rerolling any 1s and 1 single. I'll take that as a single. I got a single 1 in there. Oh, gross. Oh, that's 4 unit. That's okay. That's okay. We got that. So we have only 5 coming back, and then these rerolls. A couple rerolls. No more. Oof. They were put down. So only 6 stand back up. Okay, so these are the 6 that are going to reanimate. I am just going to do as far away from those guys over there as I can.
I understand.
But we're going to reanimate near the parent guy there. So that was the 1 remaining warrior. So we'll go something like this. Let's go tighter this way. And then that way we can maybe heroically intervene this guy in. If needed.
Exactly.
He's a good fighter.
No, I'm not going to. No, I'm not going that way.
he can kill the 1 go. No damage mitigation rolls, only invulns. We have to go back and check the... it's been a while since we played Eldar, so a little bit of forgiveness here, but that's the power of the camera. We can go back and check to see what happened and try and correct some errors. They have inherently the ability to reroll 1s to wound.
Yeah.
And I think there was a couple... Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I think there was a couple in there. There were 2 1s and a 2, so 2 rerolls. Okay, 1 more wound, eh? I'll live-ish.
6?
6? Aha!
No, Luka, come on!
All is right in the world. We got some charges.
They're going to charge them.
All right, fair.
See a 9.
8.
All right, I'm going to CP reroll.
Oh, nice. Yeah,
And then I'm going to make 1 die 6. Every time! Every time!
How does that work? Do you have to reroll? Oh, you get to reroll.
I have to reroll the charge.
The charge roll, but you make 1 die a 6.
Yeah.
I see what you're saying.
So you did a 3 up.
And then you just roll a 3 up on the 1 die.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I think I've rolled a 2 or a 1 on that 100% times I tried it. You know what? That's Warhammer,
That's the
baby.
It's the Warhammer, baby. That's 40k, I guess. So they fumbled that up. The Fire Dragon's going to declare a charge against the Monolith. They do have a strategy where one of them can plant a melt bomb on them. It's a little sus, and it might cost them their lives. And I'm not going to Overwatch. I was thinking about it, but I'm going to do a hypothetical one. The Death Rays, nothing. And then the D6 shots would be also 2 hits, 2 to wound with a reroll. 2 wounds,
Bones.
-3. Oh, I would have killed 2, okay. Hypothetical, that would have been pretty worth, but I did not do it. So they get a...
Hard 9.
They looking for a 9, yep. That's a 7, okay.
I've already rerolled. Oh, I can reroll another twice. You know what? I think it's worth it.
You can reroll.
I can reroll twice per phase because it's my Autarch.
Oh, is that that's his
Yeah.
Autarch thing, that's right, yeah. You're down to 2 command points?
I'm going to do it because this is worth it. All right, whatever.
Oh, this game, dude. Pretty tight, not bad.
my turn.
Okay, well... I do owe you a morale check. You don't have to take any. I could inspire. I'm not going to.
Are you serious?
What? Let me go. I could go into great details about how much I hate 9th edition's morale phase, but it effectively does nothing. There's no like I'll roll. I have a 1 in 6 chance of passing, and then at worst I'll lose like 3 or 4 guys, but I'll get the orb.
Okay, I thought 3 or 4 guys was a big deal.
So I will not pass. So one's gonna run, boop, and then I have to roll for 6 more dudes.
If you roll 6, 2 or less,
then that's
he's a happy boy.
I lose 3 more guys.
Jeez.
But that's okay. That's what we got the res orb for. All right, so we got 3 guys left. Steve's pulling some bananas nonsense behind the cameras here.
Hey, I try everything I can.
Yeah. He's like, "Oh, is the resurrection orb war gear or a relic?" I'm like, "Well, this one's war gear. It's not the upgraded relic." Like, I got a stratagem to stop that.
Well, most people would have been saying Dar, but Luka goes, "Show me."
Yeah, I'm like, "Let's go see your book, Steve." He's like, "Well, the other clause of it is Luka's not allowed to look at my book." So
it's printed in the stratagem.
I would. I do miss the old morale system quite a bit, but it caused too many arguments to keep around, unfortunately.
I almost scored 4 more primary. I misjudged this. I could have put more mauls in the objective.
I asked you if you wanted to.
You did. No, Luka actually did.
Yeah.
For some reason, I had this mindset of 2 units of warriors were going to blow them like dead,
right?
And they wouldn't be there. But like 1 whiffed, and that's what it goes. So I'm only at 3 more primary.
Yes.
But I also get the next 3 scan, and 2 more points for the skeleton the enemy.
The Autarch finishes the action now, and Steve controls 3 of the 4 no man's land. So you only ever get up to 3, I think. Oh, maybe I can get up to 4, but 3 for that. The stupid Rangers finish their action, and then the Psyche actions finish as well. So doing pretty well in secondaries. On to my turn now. Okay, so this is currently where we're at command point wise. I didn't want to use my 2 on the morale, just because I might say that later for like the destroyers or something if they get heavily hit. All right, so living metal. This guy heals up to 13 wounds.
Please stop. Boop, boop, boop. I did that. I already did that work.
We have the Technomancer who can reanimate here. I am going to use the orb first, though. He's going to crack his orb. It's once per game. I pick a unit, and every missing model rolls a reanimate roll. So I'm going to roll 17 reanimates. I know, but I don't know. It costs 3 command points. You got 2. I don't know what to tell you. So 5 up reanimate, and I get to reroll 1 of these and a 1. Well, I'm actually sad enough. If I had the relic orb, I would have had 17 guys back. The relic orb never works though. I have no 1s other than the one I grabbed, and then this is the Zarek. Okay, nice. The Undying Legion helps me a little bit. We got quite a bit back. I guess enough. It's 7. Okay, that's the 7 that reanimate there. And now the Technomancer is going to use Rites of Reanimation to target the warriors. They're going to bring D3 of them back. But I'm going to use a command point for the Deathless Rise, I believe it's called. It's the Necron one. I can target a second unit with them. I'm just going to target... I kept these 2 within 6. Well, that one, there's 2 of them within 6. So I'm going to target them as well to get D3 back. So D3 and D3.
Gross.
This squad first, I'm going to get back 1. And then the other squad, I'll get back 3. Ooh. Place this 1 right there. And here's the 3 coming back here. This is a great example of... this is where you can be a cheese ball with Necrons. These guys could have daisy chain reanimated onto this objective and that objective, and then these guys there, so I would have gotten max primary points. But I'll still take the 8. It's only a difference of 4 points there. But that's the 3 coming back there from the new parent unit. Parent unit, I guess I use the word, if you guys know what I mean. And then that 1 guy coming back there. Royal Warden has no effect on anyone right now. We're going to go +1 to hit on these destroyers. 6. I think it's a 9 Shora from the barge over there. And that should be it for my command phase. Other than scoring. I get the points here now. And then, movement phase. We're going to start the action over here with these warriors, just so I don't forget. They're going to get scan until the end of the turn. I get points equal to the amount of objectives I control in no man's land. And then I'm going to proceed to the rest of movement, you know? We're going to ominously move the monolith. He's got to carry a lot of weight over here. The monolith's going to move there. He's got to do a lot of work to clear all this out. I think I just said that earlier, but I got distracted.
But it is a lot of work.
We are going to move this guy to here. You know what? He's got a gun. Let's move him over there.
No, please don't.
No, please, yes. We're going to leave him there. We're going to keep these warriors kind of where they are, because they're not really doing much else where they... I'm just going to turn that gun around just in case. It's poking it a little too far. And these bugs are going to move. They're going to end up over there, and then we have these scarabs are going to move as well. And then I'm going to heal this guy now. It's at the end of the phase, so I'm just going to do now. 2! He's at 15! It's top bracket.
Please no more.
No, he is gonna heal.
Blow yourself up.
He's a little bit more expensive because he's got a dedicated Technomancer following around though, I guess. A little disjointing there, but the scarabs did fly over here. Now they're gonna try and deal with this stuff. I got bugs everywhere. Bugs! These guys are gonna move up. What are we rolling?
Oh, nothing. I'm just playing around.
Okay, fair. Just playing around over there. I'm gonna move over there. I have to finag or figure. No, we gotta get this guy over here. So yeah, we gotta do this. This is more like I want to do. Just because I need him over there, because I need to get this Technomancer to be able to keep supporting both these units or these destroyers. I don't think there's any pressure on these destroyers anymore. Here is going to move to here. Hello. Because he's got a gun I might consider using. We're going to move these warriors up. They get to move 6. So we're going to go. I got to leave room for this guy because he's got to tangle with them. Not that it's like...
Please.
So much of a thing that he has to do, but it's a thing that he has to do, you know. Does that make sense? I'll jump up there. I just had to move a guy over a little bit to make room for him. They're all staying here. This Technomancer, and this guy jump up and over to here now. The movement changes. Instead of that guy flying there, he's going to fly there instead, and then the Technomancer will fly there. Because I want him to stay within 6 of both units if I can. If I need to, these guys are going to also stay on the objective, though I don't really know. These guys, if the monolith lives, the monolith's going to rip them around and make them... You know what that guy does. He's got good range. He can chill. Keep it real back there. And of course, the Technomancer kept the material blader on them, so they got cover from far away if it comes up. Which, by the way, does not matter in this matchup typically because you got baby range guns. It's over 12, so not going to matter. And that's it for movement. I think we're on to shooting. Well. Let's go ahead and do our Cryptek here. He's going to put a Staff of Light into those Wraith Blades just to try and do that 1 extra damage. I'm going to hit on get that 4. And, nope, but I do get to reroll. I'm just there, I can. That's a wound, actually. -2, which is only -1.
5 up. I mean, 4 up.
Oh, 1 damage.
Doink.
Oh, you don't have fortune anymore, that's right. It's over. It failed. Or you tried to smite. I guess next up, we're going to have these Necron warriors rapid fire into these guardians. Before I go any further, I forgot I have to do my action still. They're going to perform the action on this objective, but we have Sudden Storm active, so they can shoot and do action still.
What action on the objective?
This is Treasures of the Aeons.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, not Treasures of the Aeons, sorry, Ancient Machines. So I have to, yeah, so I get 4 points for objective I complete, and if they have the OBSEC rule, they complete it at the end of the turn. So they are going to action here. These Necron warriors are going to action here, and that's it. Because otherwise I need him to charge. And that means they can't charge. If they charge, they fail it. But they can shoot still. So we're still going to put the 12 shots into them. These are 3s to hit with their flayers. And this is a classic flayer into Guardians. It's like going way back. These wound on 3s. Yep, with 1 reroll. And we have 4, 5, 6 saves. No AP here, because you're Yandin.
4s?
Wait,
I actually forget what armor. I think there's still only 5 of armor. I think.
Guardians? So that's still only 3 dead. But you have a... You
I could have put it on the thing here.
You could do the... But you still can.
Well, I didn't declare that, so I won't do it.
Oh, I mean, I'm going to put more shots on them, is the plan.
You know what? You're not... I guess that's true.
Yeah.
Well,
we are going to go ahead and move on to the cannon, which is going to fire into the Guardians there. No, we're going to do the Dire Avengers with that one. You're going to lightning fast reflexes that. That's 2 command points for -1 to hit.
No, it's only 1. It's only 1.
Oh, only 1? All right, 3s to hit then. Well, they all hit. And these are 2s to wound. All right, 3 wounds. No AP. Well, AP 3, actually. So
5 of them.
Yeah. So it kills 1. Pop. Let's go with the Warriors who are going to fire into them, hitting on 4s. All of them are in range except for the one way in the back here. So it would be 24 shots from the 12 in range. Here's the first half. He's hit on 4s. I don't think I care to use any strats here, really. So we have 5 hits so far. Let's do the other volley of hits. 5. Take these away. All right, so I'm just going to add them in and then add in 1 more for the 5 previous hits. And these are strength 5, 3s to wound. I get 1 reroll here because I'm Zerakan. Didn't matter. Boom. 5 up invulns.
Ooh! 7 dead.
7 dead. Ooh.
I'm just gonna just leave. I guess there's only 2 left.
Oh, gross. The Exarch and the dude.
Yeah.
I guess you could put a wound on the Exarch and keep 1 more guy if you wanted.
Do you have any more shots coming in?
No, not on them.
Oh, you know what? No.
Yeah, we'll leave the Exarch there with the dude. Okay, that's it for shooting over here. In fact, that's it for most of my shooting. We've got the destroyers over here. Let's do the Royal... No, you know what? Let's do all the destroyers into them. We'll do... Yeah, I'll just do all the destroyers. It's going to be 2s to hit, so mine will be done with a reroll on the 1s. These are going to be 2s to wound. 1 fail. 2s to wound. No rerolls here. Oh, other than one, but I'll save it for the big gun, I guess.
How many?
You're looking at 6, 9, 12 saves. Oh, they're all dead. All right. Oh, doesn't that thing have a 3-up save?
Yeah,
In the back there?
-3, right?
Only -3, yeah. So you'd have a 6-up.
Oh.
I'll do the big gun. Here, big gun, hit, a wound, no save.
Okay.
3d3 damage. Boom. And the last one to fire is not the monolith, actually. This guy over here can fire. How many wounds on a fire dragon?
1 each, but 2 on the X-Arc.
2 on Mr. X.
And they are toughness 4, if that matters.
Well, let's see what the staff of light can do first. There's going to be 3s and 3 strength 5. So 2 wounds at -1 because of your trait.
Armor then. Regular dudes.
1 damage.
Yeah, I'll take a...
That one made more sense to put the saves on the auto because these are all multiple damage going into. Well, I guess you don't know where that's going, but yeah, I guess yeah. Boom. 1 regular dude, and then I am gonna go ahead and put all of their guns into the fire dragons. Yeah. This is the death rays on 3s and 2s to.
Wait, you're bracketed, no?
No,
totally not.
He healed quite a bit, and I'll use a reroll here. Zerakan trait, so that's 3 saves at invuln. That kills 1.
Nice.
D6 shots from the other gun. It'll be 2. Oh, they were no, because I shot earlier. I should have kept that because it would have been at least.
Oh no, you're doing 3. If you've been 3, it's
Shot the staff light. How many are left in the unit? 4.
4.
I'll command point this, I think, to get more shots, or try to. Oh, okay, it worked. I got 1 command point left. 3s. Ooh. And 2s. I don't get a reroll, so 3 saves at -3 invulns. That's 3 damage each. Exarch lives.
Oh, you could have fired him, I guess, yeah.
I could have. Didn't. They were pretty important to kill too, so I'm okay with that. And then they're blocking the fire dragon.
Actually, yeah, they're probably more.
Fail morale, I guess. I think that concludes my shooting, so we're gonna go on a charging. The monolith will just declare charging the swooping hawks.
All right, how many to bracket you?
You need to do 4 damage. I think 12 is the bracket. All right, charge. Hey. Something like that. From the monolith, the scarab's gonna declare charge against the dire avengers.
Come on in.
Come on in. All right, they're gonna charge 10.
Oh.
They're gonna go to there. He's got a 2 damage weapon on his stick.
I can't remember actually. I mean, it's probably it's 2 damage, but like wounds everything on 2s.
Yeah, I can't charge the warriors because they're doing an action, but I will charge the lord into there.
I was
Yeah.
I was going.
Means I can attack him now.
I know.
Yeah, fair.
But I mean, you gotta get work done.
Right to there.
Actually, no, you're right. I won't come in case you decide not to consolidate into me.
Right, exactly, yeah. Okay, I think that's it for my charges. You do not have enough to interrupt. I don't really have a whole lot going on otherwise, so I'm just going to attack the Lord into the blades here. 2s to hit. That's an impressive amount of 6s. And then these are strength 7, so 3s to wound. 3 wounds at just your invuln.
Or up.
Every fail's a dead guy, though.
Ooh, it's both of them.
Yep. Because he's 3 damage, but you cannot reduce his damage. Then I am going to consolidate into that guy. Oh, I forgot to charge these scarabs, my bad. Into the dire avengers. Would you like to overwatch?
No.
Not dire
Oh,
avengers.
yeah.
11. Oh my gosh. There, just go there. And I'll just go ahead and resolve their attacks. It's 12. 4s to hit. 6 is wound. We got 1 wound. And 4s to wound here. So we got, and a reroll, Zerakan. 6 saves and no AP on the guardians. 4
up. Oh, 6 of them.
2 more, yeah. So I kill 4. Not bad.
I'm gonna see if you.
Okay, so I will go ahead and pile. I guess. Hey, let's go. So they pull. Keep them coherent and keep one guy on the objective. Now I have these bugs fighting over here and the dire avengers. Taking on 4s. 6 is automatically wounded with their feeder mandibles. There's a lot of misses there. They're T3 or 4 on them.
3.
So that's 1 reroll. You have 2 saves. No AP.
Ah!
No damage. Nice. And then I guess I will bring the Farseer in. Go base that guy, get the Farseer close.
Yep.
Boom, 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 boom. All right. Then the Monolith. Monolith has a Portal of Exile. It's a weird weapon for a vehicle, but that thing there. It doesn't attack them. It sucks them into
I don't want to go there.
another plane of existence.
No, I don't want to go there.
So these automatically hit. They're strength 8, so they wound on 2s. And reroll for Zerakan. And you 5 invulns.
5 up.
And then all 5 dead. 3 damage each.
I'll
Probably keep the Exarch, I assume.
I actually might not, because I want to pull.
I get to consolidate still.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I want to pull you closer to him.
Oh,
Yeah,
I see.
But you wouldn't do it, so I'll just take him.
Just to fight back.
Yeah!
Probably does he not? He's an Exarch. Does he not hit on 2s?
No.
Oh.
The melee ones do.
Oh, okay. To fight back over here.
So this is 3s. You have a lot of attacks.
Nice.
And
I'm T3, so two of them. AP?
nothing.
6s. Bugs. I take 2. Yeah, I guess I'll lose it over there.
Actually, he's gonna swing first. If you don't
Sure,
mind.
that works. Yeah.
1 hit.
Always
And
moves out
wounds.
of 2?
Yeah.
Yeah. So, AP on this yet?
Well, 1.
Oh, okay, no save. So it does 2 damage, kills him off, or does 2, and then
And
they
then
do
they
2.
hit, yeah.
And then I get a chance to reanimate. The bug. 4 or 5 up, let's go. I got 2 of them, and the reroll wouldn't help, so that bug is dead. That will continue with these guardians over here. And that guy.
Under the
too.
witch. 2 hits. And 1 wound.
He can only be wounded on 4s.
Then no wounds?
Yeah, that's fair,
Wait,
yeah. Because he's got
I feel-
transhuman active. I think it
I
says
know, yours is gonna trump. Yours is
yeah,
gonna
because
trump.
it says it trumps the yeah.
We'll do 6 attacks over here into the bugs. We have 3 hits.
Quantum shielding.
And 1 wound.
1 wound, 6 up save, baby. Aha! There's that taco
jeez.
cat.
Let's do somewhere else.
Oh yes, you start wherever you want.
Let's go down the line this way. This squad here.
They're good.
It's fine.
Dire Avenger.
Dire Avengers.
5.
Fine. Hawk
Lost 5.
is just fine.
Yep.
He's actually leadership 8.
Ooh, he's out of here. All right, do get the fight. He decides to go back to the craft world. It alleviates a lot of pressure from the monolith. Okay, end of my turn. I am scoring nothing because we both contest this. I shouldn't say not. I'm not scoring that objective. So this action completes, which gives me 2 points on the primary because you control the other 2. And then my ancient machinery is complete, so I'll gain 8 points. I can only score the number once, so I got 4 for this one, 4 for that one. And I have to work on scoring this one and the far one over there now. And then Purge the Vermin. I get 1 point for every table quarter you're not in. And that is 2 points for my own, and then 1 for every other table quarter, but you're in every other table quarter.
I think you're.
I gotta check this one, because this guy's over the line. It's just, you don't have to be wholly within, you just have to be within. So just that one remaining model on the objective is gonna grief me a little bit there, which is okay. So I'll get 3 points for that still, but I can, that's like, a reliable 3 points a turn for the next 3 turns, so that'll add up. Okay, that is the end of my turn. We're on to top of...
What about the Treasure of the Aeons?
Oh, sorry, my back. Completely forgot about that. So I control, of the 3 you picked, I control 2 of them. That's another 3 points.
I think don't you control all 3? No.
No, you got Obsec on this one.
You know, Obsec?
No, I got, I'm just Zerikin.
Nice.
Yeah, I got bugs and a character.
So how many points is that? 3?
3, yeah. It goes 2, 3, 5, I believe. If I hold all 3 of them, I get 5 a turn, or 4. It's one of the 2. But in this case, I got 3, so that's 6 points for it so far. We're doing well as the Necrons. We're going to go move on to the 3rd battle round. We got more Fate Dice to roll, and I got to change up my protocol. It's turn 3, and we have the Protocol of the Conquering Tyrant active now. I actually wouldn't mind using the first directive here, but I think I'm good on all my auras, so I'm going to make it the second directive. My unit's going to fall back and shoot at -1 to hit for this battle round. And Fate Dice.
He does. Psychic test 2 saves. Yeah, we'll take that.
That's a little late.
I'm not going to take any charge. I'm going to take a charge.
Just what are the 4s? The hits?
Yeah, so these are hits, so I'm going to get rid of these.
So we got charge, psychic test, and 2 save throws.
I can't re-roll because I'm engaged.
That's right, he's engaged with bugs.
Yep.
Interesting.
I don't care about 2 points. That guy needs to die.
Okay, fair. Okay, never
I
mind.
get 2 points.
He can come back on a 4-up if he does that.
Of course. Yeah, I guess I'll fall back.
Okay.
To here.
Bye-bye. Man,
Oh, no, I'll stay on the objective, actually.
Yeah, because you get the point. Well, it's contested, right? Oh, that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, so you're gonna fall back over there, but in the command phase, you don't really do anything with your stuff, but you get 4 points for that objective, and 4 points for this objective. So you'll get 8 points on primary there as well. Are you gonna start the action with your attack again?
I'm not. I'm going for vengeance.
Vengeance.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna teleport. I'm gonna learn how his warp jump works.
That's right. He does have a warp spider jump pack. A warp jump.
Warp jump. We're at 2d6. Nice.
So you roll. Well, how does this work?
So he's gonna battle focus. You're gonna. Oh wait, can he warp jump on charge? I'm pretty sure he can.
Okay.
So he's gonna add 2d6 to his movement.
Okay.
Like a teleport. If he rolls double 1s, he takes a mortal wound.
It's like a misfire? Yeah,
Yeah.
Gotcha. Cool. And one thing to point out for the people watching, I actually did not give my Technomancer a lookout sir rule. So that's interesting. He has no... but if you shoot baby's warriors, I can correct it with the reanimate.
How many wounds does he have?
4.
I'm not gonna get him.
All right, that's fair. Are you going up there?
Yeah.
Okay. We go up a little bit higher because he's
No,
technically
this is
engaged.
your hull, your base, or your hull.
No, the hole, yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Yeah, so as long as you get within an inch vertically, you're engaged. So he's just going to jump up there.
Okay, I'm gonna stay in because no, screw this. I'm out of here.
Bye-bye, Space Elves. Turns out bugs are too much for you.
Psychic time.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Did they? They retreated. He's gonna shoot, obviously. So you're not gonna do the action in your territory. Gotcha.
No actions. This is a vengeance time. We're gonna start off with him. He is going to doom your lord.
Fair.
I'm gonna use. No, I'm not gonna use a 6. I'm gonna roll it hard.
Hey,
Yeah.
11. Ooh. Reroll wound rolls. I can only be wounded on 4s. We want to reroll them. And I'll save the CP. I'll let you have it.
right,
he's got Doom.
We're gonna also give my lord fortune. I mean, I'm gonna put fortune on my autarch.
He does ignore all damage mitigation rolls.
All right.
Could smite.
I'm going to smite.
All right, D3 mortal wounds to the bugs. We have natural resistance against it. We take a damage.
And then my warlock is going to smite.
Smite.
We're going to use the 3 to make one of the dice a 6.
Ooh.
And then... Oh!
That's still good?
I want to get a super smite.
I know, yeah.
You want to try to stop it?
No.
Okay. 3.
3. Ooh, that's not bad. He is going to suffer 0. There can.
Let's just try to shoot him, because why not? Why not, right? Last cannon.
Hit. Yeah, that's
Yep.
a wound. No save. He's dead.
Do it.
I'm going to use the resurrection protocols. At the end of the phase, he'll stand back up on a 4-up.
Put his pistol into him.
Yep.
I guess we hit.
Hit.
I guess we woo with extra AP.
5-up invuln. We take damage. He's got 8 left.
This pistol.
His pistol. Hit.
Yeah.
No. Okay. And then
I think that's all I got to shoot.
do the Dire Avengers not have like?
No, they have full-on cannons. Okay, I'm going to do some charging.
Okay. Oh, end of the face. Does he stand back up? No. It never works. Oh.
I know, it really never does. Autarch going in.
Tark.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
You know what? I'll stay.
You can go right there.
I'll
That
stay where
works.
it's safe.
He'll jump down and he'll attack.
You know what? I should have walked him farther forward. He's going to go over into them.
Okay. He makes it.
7?
anyways.
Oh, yeah, because +1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, he gets a plus even more so.
I just punched some bugs.
He's gonna punch the ground and try and kill scarabs.
I'm going to try to get in there.
Yeah.
So we're looking for... okay. Oh, that's a 2. 2s.
That kills a bug.
Yeah, 1 bug.
They're 3 damage each. He punches the crap out of 1 bug base, and I get no. Oh, that's a dead bug. Autarch is gonna go ahead and try and carve up my
This
command
is going to be
barge.
embarrassing. Watch this. Hitting on 2s.
4 hits.
All right, I'm upset already. 4s re-rolling.
Yep, for Doom.
Okay, just 2.
5 up invulns. I make 1. I fail 1.
There's 2 damage.
All right, we have Enduring Will. He's got 7 wounds left.
Didn't see that coming, did you?
All right. I'm gonna
Wait! No, hold on. Time out. Hold on.
Time out.
He forgot to shoot his rocket at one of them.
Oh, that's fair. Smart.
Never mind. Carry on.
Oh, because I can't reanimate them anymore. I gotta get that guy over here. Oof. And careful with Necrons, guys. You can't lose your Technomancers. They're very important. I guess I will strike back with the bugs over here first. And the Dire Avengers.
My bugs.
Please kill the elves in the fancy armor. I wound no time yet, and then I wound 3 time. Oh, what's 1 reroll? I'm Zerakan. 3 time.
4 of armor? I think he killed 1. Oh, I think I wound on him.
You can. Yeah, the Warlock's attacking.
Yeah, let's get him. I'll just go right here for you.
He's got a Warlock sword.
Oh, okay. Carry on.
Oh, okay. I am going to attack with the bugs. Boom. What kind of saves do you have? 3 up or 2 up?
3 up. Did a rend? Because I ignored 1 of them.
I have no rend, no. But I auto wound on 6s. How many wounds does that guy have?
2 or 3? I think it's 2.
I'll put 1 bug into him.
No, not a hope.
1 bug into the Warlock. I hit him once, and I do not wound him. Into the Wraith, I wound him twice, and I will reroll. I wound him twice.
Huh.
He takes
a
1
wound.
damage from the bugs.
Lame.
Okay, your pick.
We'll do the, I think it makes sense to do these guys first.
Sure.
You get a lot of attacks. It's only this many, though. 3s. And loving it.
I'm only T3.
2. 3.
AP?
No.
6. I make 1, fail. It's got 1 wound left.
Boom.
And then might as well go with the farce here.
Sure.
I just have to attack with the next.
And 2s and 2s.
AP1, you
Yep.
said? All right, so that kills that bug off and puts 2 wounds on the other bug. And let's see if I can't reanimate him. I do not, even with the reroll. So I got a bug with 2 wounds. And then the Lord's going to attack. Interesting. I would like to attack the Autarch, I guess. 2. Okay. And that's a wound. Invuln.
All right, we have a 4 of invuln. I'm going to command point reroll it.
Okay.
And then I'm going to just use one of my 6s.
Yep. So pass it automatically. Well, fine. That should be the end of your turn.
Yeah.
So you finish the action over there. You get 2 points for scrying the enemy. You didn't
scouting the enemy. Scrying I couldn't do because I was engaged everywhere with
That's
my Psychers.
Right. And then the other part of your thing was you've already done the 2 actions here. The Psychers are all kind of tied up for now. And, okay, so you just get 2 points over there. Unfortunately. My Necron turn. Necron turn 3, 2 to 2 command points here. It has 1 6 remaining for Fate Dice, and I'm still in the fallback and shoot part of it, of my thing, but I'm not really going to utilize that too much. Command phase things, Technomancer's unfortunately dead. I would have loved for him to buff up those 2 squads, but we're not going to be doing that.
Oh wait, I think you can repair this one.
Yes, I can repair that one still. This guy's going to heal back to full health because his vehicle, and he heals 2 wounds. And, well, not, the vehicle part doesn't matter, just living metal heals 2 wounds. This guy's going to heal up to 17. Oh boy. Otherwise, I lost my Veil of Darkness too. Shucks. This guy could fall back. Shoot. No, he can't do that. He's not core anymore. He used to be core for a hot second. Okay, I think we're done our command phase. Oh, my will be done. These guys get +1 to hit. Everything else is
He's too busy. He's focused on these elite elven warriors to do that order. Please?
I have words for that, and I don't need to go into extreme details why a Necron Overlord could issue command protocols and commands to his warriors while fighting, also at the same time. Okay, well, that is it. That's all I'm doing. I'm going to go on a movement. Scoring-wise, I am on 1, 2, 3 of the objectives under my control. That one is contested. This one is currently contested because there's no troops on it anymore, and I do have more than Steve, so that's 12 points for primary. In the movement phase, we're going to start the action over here to scry the battlefield for additional potential primary points. And we are going to go on to movement, where we're just going to push these guys forward a little bit. Keeping a couple of Necron warriors on the back objective, and the destroyer is going to push forward. A little bit of gap here for this guy to move in there, because I wanted him to be a little relatively safe for them. He's important. I don't have my Veil anymore. He's rather important. We're going to push these Necron warriors forward. And we are going to retreat these bugs. They're going to fly over and fly over. Retreat onto the objective back there. And the last thing to do is this bug over here is going to do the same thing. He'll fly over to, like, yeah, somewhere around there, thank you. He'll take his wound. Oh, he actually heals the full. He's living metal. Yeah, he's back. No, I know you were. He heals the full, though. Living metal. Okay. Steve was muted there for a second. That's why he was hard to hear. This monolith is going to move to there. And we're going to put all the shots over here.
No, please don't do that.
And then we are going to move our Technomancer up. We are going to heal. He's back to 20. He's missing 4 wounds. My goodness. Oh, we're going to go into shooting. We are going to go ahead and do... go to do all the little shooting over here. These Necron warriors are going to put their shots into the Guardians. There will be all of them in rapid fire. As I moved, it'll be 12 shots. And bloop. They are 3s to wound. You don't care about the AP. We were mastercrafted on one of them, so 3 saves. On the Guardians. You, sir, take 0 damage. Nice. Let's go with the Royal Warden putting shots into the Wraith Lord. Rapid fire on 3s and wounding on 5s with a mastercrafted reroll. Nada. I use the Barge to fire his Gauss Cannon into the Warlock, I guess. It's -1 to hit because it's heavy. So I hit 3 times. And these are strength 6, so I think I will reroll one of those. Are you T3 on a Warlock?
Yes.
All right, we got a wound. That's D3 damage. He suffers 2.
He did. I think he's dead.
He's probably 3 now.
No, they're no.
He's 2 wound. He's a 2 wound psyker.
Yeah, because what they are, they're elite units. Like you take them in multiples.
Oh, okay.
But if you only have 1 maul, they become a character.
Oh.
So they're 20 points apiece. Unless you only have 1 unit, then they're 45 apiece. But they still have only have 2 wounds.
Oh, okay.
Look at Luka, sir. So.
Okay, it's kind of interesting. I like to kill that Wraith Lord. However, I also want to kill those Guardians. So we're gonna go all the destroyers. We're gonna do 4 of the destroyers into the Guardians, and then 5 of the destroyers into the Guardians. 1 destroyer and the heavy destroyer into the Wraith Lord.
I'm gonna let you pass them.
That's fair. The big guy first. Hit into the big guy. Reroll. That is a wound. Had -4.
Yeah. Okay. Go ahead.
Oh no, save. And you take. Are you -1 damage?
Yeah. No. Yeah.
3, 4, 5.
4 damage. Can I roll that?
I could re-roll for a command point. I'll keep it. It's got you down to 4, and then we have
3. You have 5 damage, right?
You reduced.
Oh
by
yeah,
1, I
yeah,
see.
yeah.
We got this guy here firing at him. re-roll the ones, because we hate everything. Oh, wow. And, no wound there. And then the remainder into them. Lightning Fast makes these 4s to hit, re-rolling the 1s. Take those away. Re-roll the 1. And then 2s to wound. No re-rolls, because I already used it earlier. A couple fails, though. So that's 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Wait, 7, 8, 9 saves. You can do 6-ups on the platform. One.
I have no choice, but it is not really... okay.
Okay, yeah, I guess, yeah. They're D3 damage a shot, so... Boo. And we're going to go into these Necron warriors, putting... I'm going to do all of the shots into the Farseer.
I'm not okay with that.
I'll do, you know what? These 3 can go to the Dire Avengers. You're more okay with that.
I'm more okay with that.
More okay with that one? All right. So I'll do the 3 into the Dire Avengers. They do get +1 to hit because of, the Lord. That's misses. And then these are going to be 3s to wound. And you reduce the AP of 2 down to 1. You know what? I'll use my Zerkin trait right there. 3 saves.
All right, 5 invuln.
I kill them all. Wow, that's like, what? These are 2s. There we go. That was a lot of 1s. That 3 was the 1. 3s to wound a Farseer. I've already used my reroll. So that is a simple 8 saves. He could live.
4 up.
He takes 5 damage.
I'm going to CP 1.
Okay. And then pass it.
And pass it.
Then pass it. So he's got 1 wound left?
Got 1 left.
Okay. And then I'll go to his Staff of Light in the Autarch, or Exarch. Hitting on 3s. And wounding on 3s. Mastercrafted. Yep. And then I guess...
No.
No, I'm going to do it.
No.
The Monolith's going to shoot everything at the Farseer.
What? Yes!
I'll just charge.
2 more points!
I'm going to charge them. I'll charge them. So the Farseer's getting 4 death rays. Brown. 2s to wound. Brown. 3 invulns.
Brown.
No! These 6 shots for the particle. Oh, yeah.
Yes!
I'm going to command point it.
No! Stop. He's already
Please.
dead. No.
2s. Oh. He's dead. The lightning, bam! And then I'm gonna charge over here. I charge 7. And that should be it for
You? I know you're done.
Yep. I'll do this fight. I have 6 automatic hits. Go into non-existence now. That is, I get to reroll one of those. Okay, 5 dead. Unless I have an invuln.
Give him a model.
Yeah, all right. Got him. Monolith's going to consolidate. These things have been so unstoppable for the last 6 years.
Luka has just been kind, but not breaking him for 6 years.
This is the game.
He's just done.
This is the one. I had to show it off because it went down in points, and I really hated to do it. Like, I can't believe they think reduce the 6 points again. What are they thinking? And then you get to fight first. Somewhere.
Yeah, buddy, I got you. 2s, okay. 4s. Reroll.
Doom.
3.
3 saves. Invulns. 5 up. I take. Ooh, all of them. That's
2 damage apiece.
Dang, that's crazy. I got 6 wounds left. That thing's got so many wounds. I'm gonna fight with him next into Lord fight into the Autarch. 2s. All right. These are what T4 on him probably.
3.
He's not even T4. I will reroll for his master. 3 saves at invuln.
4 up.
Has 6 damage.
Wait. What?
Has 3 damage to swing. Might even be 4. I think it's 3 though. No, it's 3. Yeah.
Wait, hold on. We need to go back and recalculate all the command points I spent this whole game. So in turn 1, I did. I gotta make sure I don't have one more. So in turn 1, I started with 2, but then I got up to 3, and then I'll just kill him.
All right, fair. He's dead. You got it. Boom. There is a Wraith Lord still alive though. Wait, that's it, eh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah. I didn't kill a single unit.
No, you.
I killed the cryptech.
You killed the cryptech.
You lost Lookout, sir. You gave me a kill. You lost.
I didn't even notice it, dude. He's gonna bring back more of my models. It was almost a perfect Necron game.
I'm not done. No,
You're not
I'm not done. I'm gonna shoot you.
Fair.
Bright Lance. Wait. Fate dice.
Yes. Roll it up. Roll it up.
All right, we have a save, wounds, and hits. I'm gonna keep those ones.
Okay. The next protocol would have been Eternal Guardian. I will do Director 2.
All right, so we're going to go ahead and fire everything at him. We'll
Okay.
start off the Bright Lance. It hits.
That's a good hit.
And it wounds.
I have Invuln, 5 up. That's a 6.
Would you please?
I literally kid you not. Watch this. There we go.
Shurikens.
He's got little dumb handguns. Nope.
All right,
I'm gonna Overwatch.
Yeah, do it.
Yeah. 3 shots, hitting on 5s. I missed. All right.
All right,
I have 1 command point left. Charging in.
All right,
Nice.
so let's swing.
I'm gonna use Quantum Deflection, so I have a 4-up invulnerable save. That's it. That's all it does. Yeah.
So I'll go over here for you. So we're hitting on. I'm gonna do these one at a time. 3s. I'm gonna roll another one, and then I'm gonna command point reroll this.
Sure. Okay. And then make it auto hit. Because you have 2 auto hits already, right? So you might as well, I guess.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
No, I have 1 auto hit. These are wounds.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So I'm gonna make it auto hit.
Yep.
And then all 3.
So we got 4 hits.
There's no point in not wounding.
You can roll the first 2.
There's no point. I have no command points.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So we have strength 8. So we have 2 wounds on you.
You only wound me on 4s.
Exactly. So I had auto wound in a
Oh,
yeah.
sorry. Yeah, 2 wounds. Okay. Yeah. Invulns. I make 1.
3 damage.
He's got 4 wounds left. He's gonna attack back with the Void Reaper, which is 3 2s. All right, and then the T
8.
Ooh, reroll 1 of those. 2 wounds on you.
What's the AP?
4.
No.
Yes, it's a War Scythe.
I don't think I can. My auto 6 won't matter.
You have no invuln?
I don't involve.
That's 16. He gets cut up.
What I actually meant to do was to charge all these guys over here.
Oh no, my destroyers! They would get a hell of an Overwatch against him, though.
I killed a Cryptek. Luka killed a Cryptek by leaving him in the wrong spot.
What happened?
Wow,
I made way too many saves. I made way too many saves everywhere.
Let's check the points.
All right.
And we're about to get into a post-game show, but I'll remind you there is another game uploaded right now in the MiniWarGaming Vault where John the Cron's here with some Thousand Suns to take on my Deathwing. And you can follow the link in the description below for that battle report. I feel like all Banshees in vehicles as your stuff too, right?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. We're just discussing.
Oh, sorry, the camera's on.
Yeah, we were just discussing Arcs of Home detachments and stuff. So I made my list like a classic old school Necron list.
Yep.
Like you have your 1 monolith, lots of warriors, scarabs, and like the 1 lord, some crypteks, and the heavy.
The only thing missing from a classic list would have been like 1 spider flying around.
I had the spider in the list, but it was hard to remove him because it would have been like 1 squad of 3 scarabs and a spider. I'm like, ugh, I'd rather just do 3 squads of like 2 squads. Yeah, that's the only thing that wasn't.
That was the old school classic list. But
yeah. So yeah, Necrons back in the day, they had a very limited model line. It was like warriors, destroyers, but these were technically bikes back in the day, and then when they reanimated, they became a warrior. You'd have a lord. The barge is the upgrade version. I like the barge. It's a cool little like guy in a chariot, and then a couple crypteks. Didn't really have crypteks back then either, but that was like more of a 3rd edition thing. Anyways, then I was talking to Steve like how I miss fighting Eldar a lot, but like the classic Eldar list, which was less spammy than today. When I mean classic Eldar, it'd be like a lot of Guardians.
You mean pre-jet bike classic?
It would have been a pre-jet bike build, yeah. Back in the day, you'd have like
Guardians and Aspect Warriors.
You'd have your Guardians, Aspect Warriors, Farseer.
I remember there was a very short window. It was 8th edition. I'm pretty sure it was 8th edition, where running a bunch of Aspect Warriors and with like minimum core Guardians across the field with no vehicles was actually viable and did okay. It looked like it shouldn't.
Yeah.
But it was good for a while. And I think, you know what, this... Okay, so my secondaries don't work with my Wraiths.
Okay, so and for anyone new-ish to the channel, if you're watching, Steve's Eldar is a hardcore Yandin, all raids.
I have a lot of raids.
Like how many raids do you have?
I can do like 3,000 points of pure raids.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
All construct build. Yeah.
But
Even
that's a Yandin, right?
And the Farseers and the Forge World stuff too. So you have like the
Spirit Seers, Hemlocks, Wraiths. What are the Wraith?
Hemlock Wraith Fighters.
No, the Spirit Seer is the regular dudes.
Oh, the Wraith Seer.
I'm talking about the Warlock.
Flyer?
No, the Dreadnought.
It's a Wraith Seer.
Wraith Seer? Yeah, Wraith Seer.
Yeah, it's the Wraith Lord, but that's a Psyker. He's got the bombardment gun or whatever.
Actually, in hindsight, like those would have been more beneficial for this list than the Wraith Lords I used. But yeah, this list I would like to do something similar again. But now that Arc's Omen, I would drop my Guardians because I don't need them anymore. Make them more Dire Avengers. Put in Banshees or Scorpions instead of the Wraith Blades.
You do lose the OBSEC, but you have more hitting power.
You can get OBSEC on the Dire Avengers.
Yep.
So if I want OBSEC,
can you duplicate the Exarch upgrades?
Oh, you know what? That's I don't know the answer to that, but the way you ask it, I'm like, I wonder if you probably can't. And if you can,
it'd be kind of cool to bring 3 squads of. You'd lose the extra AP, but it'd be kind of cool to have a bunch of dire vendors offside because they were always troops. They were the one troop that were a aspect warrior.
So I don't.
But they're more expensive.
I believe
That's kind of the idea.
if I had more experience with my Eldar, I don't think it would matter because ideally you don't want to take an Eldar model and like try to fight for an objective with OBSEC. You're gonna die. You want to kill and clear.
Yeah, I agree with that. It was Eldar definitely a glass cannon kind of army. Now they have a lot of durability built in here and there, but like at best you're looking at like the wraiths. But the wraiths are a separation from the book in a weird way. And I find wraiths have always been kind of a separation from the Eldar throughout all the years. They never really fit in too much. Other than 8th. They had a lot of cool synergies in 8th and in 9th as well, where you can put like the psychic buffs are very powerful on wraiths.
So please don't hold me to this as firm, but as a quick cursory glance, I think you can take multiple, like you can buy Stand Firm, which gives you OBSEC and +1 leadership multiple times.
It's just that.
I think you can. Don't quote me on this.
But you're giving up other powerful options as well.
Yeah, the Shuriken hitting working on a 5+ instead of a 6.
The Blade. It's not called Bladestorm anymore, is it?
No, it's shredding fire.
Oh, okay. Why don't they get rid of Bladestorm?
I think did Bladestorm become the name of the Shuriken upgrade in like the custom craft world? I can't remember. The problem. So I'm having an interesting problem in not a problem. Well, I'll describe it. A while back,
it's a good problem.
But the multiple armies.
Yeah.
So a while back, I asked everybody, well, not everybody, I asked most people, like, what do you want me to see me do? Do you want me to see me focus on a couple of armies? Because typically every edition, I focus on a couple of armies the first half and a couple more in the second half. But right now, I'm playing 8 different 40k armies, just 40k.
Yeah, quite a bit. A little bit here and a little bit there, yeah.
So my lists aren't having, like, I don't have all the models for every army. And I'm bouncing around a lot, so I'm not, like, hyper, like, gaining experience in any one faction, but I'm getting more variety on the channel. I think it's for the best, but it allows for me to, like, in post-game, to start thinking, okay, you know what, I want to paint up some Banshees next for this list, and like the Warped Banshee mask on my Autarch was pretty good. If I kept him near the race, you could have charged in, turn off your Overwatch, and have the rays go in. Didn't come up in this game, but I pick up that information, and then I forget about it and move on to the next army.
Yeah.
So it's the one downside.
Yeah, that's true.
Because like I remember, like, why am I bringing this Autarch with the Banshee mask? Because he was going to like eat Overwatch for the Wraith Blades, but then I never bothered in the game at all.
Right.
So,
yeah. Well, they didn't get Overwatch, luckily, so there's that.
Oh, and then like I'm spending forever trying to like I get frustrated that I don't have the Melt-A-Bomb keyword on the Fire Dragons anymore. Luke was like, well, maybe the stratagem just says Fire Dragons, and he was right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking about the old book too much.
Yeah. There is definitely issues with playing a lot of different armies at once, but it gives you a lot of veterancy too overall, because then you know how to play against them a lot better. You're like, they can do this one thing. Yeah,
that's very true.
There's a lot of give and take on that too.
I think this book is very, very, very powerful.
Yeah.
But you need experience to play it well.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
It has not a high skill cap, but higher than average in 40k.
Yeah, I typically stick to just 3 armies every edition, but they're always like the same 3 armies.
Well, there's like 2 typically that's going to be there for you, and then like
I'll do like no matter what, I'll do Necrons, and probably no matter what Death Guard.
Well,
like I played those a lot.
If you go through your editions, I can do mine real quick. So in 7th edition, I played in the first half of it only Necrons and Eldar.
I only played Necrons in 7th.
The back half of it, I played only Dark Eldar and Dark Angels.
Oh, man, Dark Eldar sucked in 7th edition.
That's why, though. So back then, that was my first time, like my first edition of 40k, really. So I was playing Necrons and Eldar, not realizing those were the 2 top tier armies.
Yeah.
So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pick the worst army. It turns out it was Chaos. Well, Dave does that. The second worst army, Tyrannus. Matthew does that. I'll take the 3rd worst army.
The top end of 7th edition, Necrons were using their 5th edition codex, but that was a very powerful codex. There's Mind Shackle Scarabs.
Yes.
And like really powerful characters.
Tesseract Vaults.
They had it was like Save or Die Relic or upgrade on a Lord, but that Lord also had a 3-up invuln, and he had a War Scythe, and he was really powerful.
The Relic was you roll over to the remaining wounds of the model, and you get captured.
That's right. It was that back then. There was no interaction. It was like just, but like characters had like 3 wounds, so it'd be like get out of here, right?
Okay, so I'm trying to think what 8th edition, what my main armies were at the beginning. I played a little bit of everything at the beginning.
That's actually, I couldn't even tell you, dude. We played a lot too.
But the back end of 8th edition was, for me, was all Raven Guard.
And Orc. You played a lot of Orcs.
And then Orcs, yeah.
Yeah, you played a lot of Orcs.
And then beginning of 9th, I did back went to Dark Angels, so I did my Primaris army.
Yeah.
And what was my other 9th edition army? Oh, I did a lot of Iron Warriors.
We did a lot of Orcs too in 9th edition.
No, but I think, oh yeah, you're right. I think I'm more back half of 9th, but maybe you're right.
Well, this is the back half of 9th now.
Back half of 9th, I'm all over the place. I've been playing Tau and Eldari and everything. So what was your progression like over the season?
So I I started playing it second, but like as a kid, like I didn't.
Yeah,
play,
those don't count because I did that. Yeah.
I got back into it. Like I played through third and fourth and fifth. I stopped in sixth, and then I came back in seventh. It was all Necrons the whole way.
All of 8th year Necrons?
And then 8th edition.
I think you played a lot of Space Wolves.
8th edition, I picked up Death Guard army. I played a lot of Necrons and Death Guard, and then I started playing Space Wolves because Dave had started playing more Chaos and Blood Angels. And I'm like, I do like the Space Wolves. I always kind of want to play them, so I picked up Space Wolves. And now I pretty much just play Death Guard, Space Wolves, and Necrons, and I do like Word Bearers.
Wasn't there a whole story of you wrapping your arm around somebody saying, "Well, it's our"?
That was Death Guard.
That was Death Guard. That was Horn.
Yeah, no,
Okay, that was Death Guard?
no. I'll meander around and play like variations of Chaos. They're all the same, really. Like I'll play World Eaters, I'll play Word Bearers, I'll play Black Legion, but it's all very samey.
I feel like the strangest thing here is every time I played against you or seen you play, you played Word Bearers or Grey Knights.
Yeah, that's true. I like Grey. Grey Knights I only played them like in 9th edition. I could probably like 6 times or something.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I like Grey Knights a lot too. Yeah. But like I've played probably 9th edition, probably around like 80 Necron games, maybe more, and maybe like 50 Death Guard games or something. Like they're way up there, and like they're pretty high up there.
If the rumors are true, we don't know what timeline these are coming out. If the rumors are true about all the Dark Angel stuff, I'll be going back deep into the Dark Angels again.
True.
A lot of new models and stuff.
Yeah, a whole new line. Yeah,
Lion.
that'd be cool. That'd be kind of cool too.
I'm excited for that.
I'm curious to see what his rules are like too, because like I would like to see them. Right now, I don't think they've hit the nail on the head at all for the Primarchs, either the Demon or the small version, because we played a lot of Heresy, and I feel like the Primarch rules are damn good in Heresy.
Luka and I agree about something. I don't know how. Comment below if you agree with this statement. We are a mindset of make the Demon Primarchs crazy overpowered, and make them narrative only.
Yeah, make them narrative only, or put like they have a lot.
Stop
of
trying to balance them.
The Heresy has like rules where they fit in a Primarch slot.
Yeah.
And they could do something similar in 40k maybe, but like you can only bring up to 25% of your points in a Lord of Wars and Primarch. So if you agree, like say the competitive format's like 2,000 points, but then you make the Primarchs 1,000 points, like 750 points.
Yeah,
make them 750 points.
You're not gonna fit them in a small game.
They won't be able to fit.
Well, that's the thing too. Like
games, yeah.
In both games, but mostly 40k.
But make them powerful.
Like
make them real powerful.
The higher, like they don't scale up. Mortarion is terrifying in a 1,000-point game.
Yeah.
Mortarion is nothing in a 3,000 point game.
I'd say he's nothing in a 2,000 point game.
I know, but
exactly,
I kind of agree.
Yeah. So like they've missed the mark with the Demon Prince Primarchs because they're too easy to kill. In a 1,500 point game, they're probably pretty good.
And they're going to be one of those forever things that like there's plenty of armies that have had this problem in the past. Like Knights are the same issue. They will only ever be not good enough or too good.
Yeah.
I don't think finding a sweet spot on Knights or these big Primarchs
I think
will
that's
ever
just
exist.
that's the nature of it. I think it's just kind of it is what it is on that, and you can't do much about it. Sadly.
What if no, I got nothing.
They've either always been like, hey man, I got this cool when they came out in 6th, I think. It was like, hey, I got this cool army. Is it okay if I play it? Sure, whatever. I'll let you beat me up for like, and then we can play. I'll let you kick my butt real quick. Then we can play a real game.
Play a real game.
Then we can play a real game afterwards.
Yeah,
and then
true.
kind of in 7th as well. But some armies were like, I remember like Necrons had no problem with Knights because like the Gauss weapon.
Yep.
Just one. I remember it was once. I had one game I played against Knights. I had 2 squads of. If you're unfamiliar with the old editions, these are the only weapon they had, the Flayer, but it had a rule. If they rolled a 6 wound against a vehicle, it automatically took a wound.
Yeah.
And Knights only had 6 wounds back then.
Was it 9?
No, they only had 6.
6?
They only had 6.
I do remember I was playing Necrons back then. I was had like 15 warriors in a night scythe, 15 warriors in a night scythe, and like I just fly one, beam out a squad in front of a knight, fly the other one, beam out a squad behind the knight. Where are you gonna put your shield?
Because you're dead no matter
because
what.
You put your shield on to face this unit, the other unit kills it.
Yeah.
And then the unit that you aimed your shield at fires at someone else.
Correct, yeah.
Like it was just so easy for Necrons.
It was such a bad matchup for Knights. So to give you an equivalency for anyone who came in 8th edition, imagine if the Necron gun, if it shot a vehicle, and this is damn close, every time it rolled a 6 to wound, it would deal its damage and 3 mortal wounds in addition to it.
Every time?
Every 6 to hit against the vehicle would have been 3 mortal wounds plus their damage.
Yeah, so every 6 to hit was 4 wounds.
Pretty much 4 wounds, exactly.
Right.
If you were to convert how much wounds the vehicle has now compared to what it did, yeah. Rhinos only had 3 hull points, so like Necrons would just shred Rhino. They would shred Land Raiders in one volley.
So it's funny too because like typically if you didn't explode a vehicle in the past, you need a 6 to explode, but it was 3 last cannons to kill a vehicle, like a Rhino or something, and that became the equivalent in the game.
Very similar now.
Yeah, very similar now on average dice rolls, but dice are never. Everybody knows dice never go average.
Right. And like a Land Raider you'd probably need a little bit more to put a Land Raider down. Like maybe
it was 4.
Before, exactly, yeah.
Because now it's...
It'd
Oh,
be
no,
five- no.
16. So you need, the Landers got more resilient.
Yeah,
But
Landers-
they got way worse. Remember back then when you exploded, you would take a strength 4 hit?
Yeah.
Instead of a 17% chance of removing a model?
Yeah, exactly, yeah.
I hated that for so long.
Yeah.
Like, don't bother with transports. You're going to explode and lose your models.
You're going to lose your models, yeah.
Use a 3-wound Terminator like nothing.
It felt pretty bad,
Yeah.
yeah. But yeah, it's like so right now I feel like even now, like I'm not in love with the changes they did to Necrons because they used to be, I'm used to them.
Yeah, I'm not in love
like,
with it either. Look at this.
fair. As much like I won, but like for me, they were always the anti-armor army. So it felt pretty bad to play armor into them.
Well, that's the nerve of the weapon, right? It literally like disintegrated everything.
It deatomizes anything
Yeah.
it hits, right? So it didn't matter if you had flesh or metal. Or
It was all the
whatever.
same to it.
It was all the same. So it just didn't. You have like 14 inches of ceramite. That might as well be sand. Like it doesn't really matter.
As much as this thing frustrated me today, I'm glad that it was actually viable.
You know what? I liked it. It played a lot better. Now, granted, this is also it's pretty cheap now at 270 points. Just boom. It doesn't matter. You take the rapid fire guns,
and you get your
dynasty trait too. So all that really does for this one here is
5 up, ignore mortals.
5 up to ignore mortal wounds. That's a big deal. But it also gets to reroll 1 wound roll, which is kind of cool.
That's not terrible, but the
Yeah.
5 ignore mortals
Yeah.
innately, I
Yeah,
like that.
That's why I like Zarakan so much because I hate.
Ooh, from mine you'll get a 6 up invuln.
That's kind of cool.
You rolled a lot of 6s.
Yeah, that's good against AP.
Four?
Five,
Five, yeah.
5, yeah.
No, it does nothing worth it.
That doesn't really do too much for it. However, there are other it's funny, you can give it Novak, and it's Portal of Exile, and combat's AP4 in the first round of combat.
Why not?
And he gets +1 out of charge.
Why not?
It's actually not so bad.
Okay, what's the best dynasty for it?
A custom one.
Why?
You can give
OBSEC?
you can give it OBSEC, yeah. That's pretty good for it. Or
Am I the one player in this entire hobby that doesn't care that much about OBSEC?
well, it depends.
OBSEC bikes are cool, but I don't care about regular OBSEC.
Dude, it's a little different when your whole army can have it.
Yeah, fair.
That's
and you're resilient. And,
yeah, exactly.
Oh, resilient.
I haven't played that one. They actually recently nerfed that one.
Yeah, because you can't OBSEC
You can't do
and-
both.
yeah.
So you have to be a little more creative with it. The OBSEC one is still better, I think, overall.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
The pregame move is nice, but there's a lot of ways to counterplay it. So, like, say you had those Rangers, you could have deployed them because the pregame move is like Vanguard and Fantasy. I can't do it if there's something there.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
I mean, you can still take OBSEC and then the Deceiver. Helps
Yes.
out. I mean, not leaving your deployment zone, but helps
Right,
you,
yeah.
you redeploy a little
I wonder
bit.
what the next best one I would do is. Just kind of looked over them. Interplanetary Invaders is hilarious for like a triple monolith build.
Oh, God. If they were cheaper, I'd buy 3 right now just to do it.
It would just be, it lets them, they can fall back and shoot a -1. They're Titanic, they can already do that at no -1.
Sure.
But they don't suffer the -1 to hit while engaged in shooting their heavy
Just
weapons.
tag everything constantly.
Yeah. So they got like, you could do like the rapid fire guns or the heavy guns, but the thing on top is blast, so that would have to shoot elsewhere if they're not engaged. But
Oh, it's blast.
but they're damn good in melee. They have 6 automatic hits, AP3,
and as you see, they're immortal. So
a legend.
I don't think the die anymore. I think the point cost drop made them impossible to get killed. I don't know how, but
Somehow that worked out. Somehow it just doesn't feel so bad when you lose 400 points of a monolith to like.
I did like 40 wounds to that.
I rolled a lot of 6s though. That's like this is definitely. By the way, guys, this is like if we're joking, this is outside of the norm here. That monolith should have died on turn.
Yeah.
Turn 2.
No, I wrote a little prediction down on the paper.
Yeah.
Before the game, like I know how this game is to go. You're gonna table me, but I'm gonna duke that monolith like right away.
Right. So yeah, these guys were the real threat.
That was a scary thing, but then
Yeah.
that turned out to be the problem.
Apparently, yeah.
Because it killed like 5 or 7 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It killed 5 units.
It did. It did damn good. That was the best. I literally have never had a monolith ever do that good.
Monolith.
The only time the monoliths were ever good for me is in my constant Tyranid matchups back in 7th. The blast on the particle whip instantly killed Tyranid warriors and it had no save.
Oh, you know what we didn't do?
What?
The final score was 100 to 26.
You had your plus 10 pay. You only had 16 points? You probably had 36
Oh,
points.
sorry.
36.
28.
38.
100 to 38.
Nice.
Now, had I killed the monolith and rolled slightly better on this unit, very different game.
Very different game. One more wound.
Yeah. So, like, as bad as that final score is, it could have went the other way.
Exactly.
That's what's insane.
Yeah. That's why I was so worried about that Doom. Like if I don't stop this Doom, I think I'm in a pretty tight spot here. It made the game very hard. That 1-4 was really important, but I got lucky.
That was a damn good game.
Yeah, not a bad game at all. All right, folks, that's it for this one. We'll catch you next time for some more 40K. This was 1,500 points of Warhammer, and it had pretty damn good pacing. I'd recommend trying it out. If you're frustrated with Warhammer right now, you don't know what's going on, try 1,500 points. That might solve a lot of your problems, actually. A lot less options on the table.
1,500 points.
I was always against it all of 8th edition.
I know you were.
And now I'm like,
You were the holdout.
Now I see it. Now I get it. Yep, it
feels like a game like we played back in closer inside for 7th edition.
It's because the decisions are a lot harder with your stuff, right? You can't like you play a 2,000 point game. Every decision is a lot easier.
Well, okay, so I know we're always gonna have it different from the average game player or
Yeah.
gamer, but like, how many hours are you taking to play your average 2,000 point game nowadays?
Well, events are like hour and a half per game.
How do they do? I don't know how they do it. I couldn't do it.
Well,
I play fast. I can't do it.
Well, we got some examples of people who come in too. Like everything's kind of like they kind of play pretty loosey goosey.
I know.
It's like a lot of like just measuring. Like that's probably in. That's probably in. These are probably in. That's probably got line of sight.
Not wrong.
Yeah,
you're not wrong.
That's they don't like. I've been to a lot of events myself, and you do not have time to play tight in those events. Even if you watch the you watch any like events that are streamed, they play fast and loose, and even the judges are having a hard time keeping up with what's going on, because like it's like, all right, move there, move there, move there. These guys are gonna do that 2 up over there, moving over here, 5 shots.
I mean,
3. Don't worry about the saves, moving over there.
You gotta hyper know your army. You can't play more than one army and do that.
Well, a lot of the time, like the top players will play. They'll pick an army they want to do for an event because they will change their army up a lot per event, but they'll play like 40 games in a row. Like just turn 1. Those do like turn 1. That's it. Yeah. And because like a lot of like turn 1 is like army mechanics, and then like late game stuff is just like late game stuff. Doesn't matter what army you're playing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
sure.
Yeah. The late game is almost the same no matter what army you're playing.
I love what we do for a living, my dude.
It's cool. It is cool. Yeah. Anyways, catch you next time, guys, for some more Warhammer 40K. Toodaloo.